Hey guys, it's George, and I'm here to announce that the second run of the Supa-Boost high voltage clean boost pedals are in production and they will be done very soon. They are going to start shipping in mid-July, and it's the same exact pedal save for one change. The text for treble, middle, gain, and bass now is going to be the same red color as the logo and the Supa-Boost text, just to make it a little easier to see on your pedal board. Beyond that, this is the same high voltage design that we ran 100 of just a few months ago, sold those out. So the second run is coming. You'll be able to pre-order those this weekend. And to kind of kick it off, I thought I'd set up a little demo here. So the thing is, with the Supa-Boost, of course it works and sounds great with all these classic Marshall amps and big amps, 50 watts, 100 watts, you know, half stacks and full stacks. Of course it's going to do its thing with those. What might not be obvious is that it can also wake up little small combo amps, basic amps, even dull sounding, uninspiring amps. Put the Supa-Boost in front of it, it's going to give it a jolt, it's going to wake it up. So the way that the Supa-Boost accomplishes what it does, which is generating a lot of harmonics even without extra clipping, and maintaining the entire dynamic sort of spectrum of your tone and enhancing it in many cases, is that it takes your standard Boss 9-volt power supply, and the special power supply section of the circuit that I created inside the pedal steps that 9 volts up to 130 to 140 volts. And that allows me to run the FETs inside the circuit at high voltage, just like you would a circuit inside an amplifier. So once we had high voltage established, then we were in my wheelhouse. If it's an amp-like circuit, that's where I'm going to really flex my muscle and what I'm good at. And so that's what's going on. And it's no surprise that you take that high voltage circuit, put it in front of an amp, really, literally any amp, it melds itself into almost part of the amp. It's literally like putting an extra high voltage gain stage right in the front of the amp. And in that way, it does something that a lot of other clean boosts just don't do. They don't have the headroom, and they don't morph into part of the amp in the same way. So it's a unique pedal. It's a new design from scratch. It's not the next copy of a Tube Screamer or rework of a Klon or something. So it's a purpose-built circuit, and the high voltage is really the key to the whole thing. And the extra harmonics and the extra dynamics can wake up anything really, from a tiny amp to if you want to push your big amps. It really excels in all situations. So let's take a listen to lead 12. It sounds like this. Basic, I guess, usable practice tone, not overly inspiring, not a ton of sustain. Oh, not bad. Okay, so the Supa-Boost is at, the EQs are treble and mid are just over 12, bass is just under 12, and the gain is at 11 o'clock. Supa-Boost. See how the sustain does. boost. It definitely makes the amp much more lively. The harmonics are adding the sustain, and you hear all the overtones. Now this is a solid state amp. This is not, it's not tubes breaking up. It's just a very run-of-the-mill plain practice amp. So let's bring the Supa-Boost up to, let's say, 1 o'clock now. And the effect will be even more drastic, of course. So here's the stock amp. And Supa-Boost gain at 1. Now for me, playing this amp with the boost on, it's just a lot more fun. It feels better under my fingers, and it makes you want to dig in, really attack the notes. You know, like without the boost, you're just not really giving you a whole lot back. Hit the boost. This is a lot more fun. Okay, let's take it up to, let's just turn it all the way. All right, this is gain maxed. that's the gain maxed. So one other byproduct of generating all the extra harmonics with the pedal is that you're going to have better cleans when you roll back your guitar volume. So let's see, neck pickup here. Those harmonics really amount to the extra sparkle that a lot of times you lose when you're rolling back your guitar volume for clean sounds. It's just on about 2 on the neck pickup. All the gain's still there if you want to roll it on. Okay, so same thing, guitar roll down and no boost. Can't even hear it. And boost on. That's the Supa-Boost in front of a Marshall Lead 12 1980s practice amp. So the thing is, you can have the same effect on virtually anything that you put it in front of. Even if you're just losing some sparkle going through a lot of effects, put it at the end of the chain. Even if you keep the gain down, you keep it at unity, it's going to act like a buffer and it's going to put the harmonics back, bring the sparkle back, keep the definition and the attack in your tone. Okay, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. The Supa-Boost batch number 2 is hitting the street. You can pre-order any minute now, and they'll start shipping in mid-July. And get yourself one of these. Put it in front of a bunch of stuff. Try it in front of amps. My friend said he put it on a lead vocal track on a recording. Patched out, did the DI thing with the Avitas Pre to get the impedance right and stuff. He's putting this on lead vocal tracks on recordings. You can use it on bass. Put it in front of your Kemper or your Axe effects, your modeling amps, your virtual digital emulations and stuff, and same thing. You get the same benefits of all of the extra energy and harmonics building up. So it's kind of a utilitarian thing. A lot of people who got them on the first run said that they leave it on all the time, because when they turn it off they miss that extra energy, and a lot of people bought 2 of them, so they have one that's on all the time and another one that they stomp on to really get the extra push of the clean boost. So that's it. Metropoulos Supa-Boost high voltage clean boost pedal, and they're shipping in July. Thanks a lot.